We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 or the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best? That team will win the game.
Cam Little to kick off.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Xavier Worthy on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First play, and Bennett throwing. And his first look is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Bennett now to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Bennett now finds Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
1st down, Steelers.
They'll run with Allen. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Officially, they'll call that a 9-yard pickup there. And it leaves him in a good spot here. 2nd down and inches upcoming.
Brings up 2nd and inches.
And Bennett will look to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
Now a carry for Allen. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Bennett looking to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive starts with a run by Allen. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
He was brought down.
But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A short throw caught by Andrews. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd.
They'll throw again with Bennett. To Allen on the dump-off. 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
With that down and distance, no real surprise they decided to throw the ball. But I think where the surprise kicked in, the result. Short pass downfield. That ball got taken for a nice journey to turn into a big play.
Back to throw, Bennett. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Xavier Worthy on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Waste of time.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Quick throw here to Johnston. Pushing it. And the ball is knocked out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch. See some
to the right side and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line.
Parker, I think this will win a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Charger drive about to get going. So after the INT, here's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Now Mahomes. This pass out wide to Hall. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 30 yards there.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond. But on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Breece Hall, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Steelers 7. Cam Little to kick off.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. To throw is Bennett. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Looking to throw here. Bennett will get this complete to Worthy. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And Xavier Worthy with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Going for the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 77 yards. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Makes the score. Chargers.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Right side, he has Johnston. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
That's caught. Puka Nacua. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of
22 yards there, a first down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
Bennett. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw on 2nd and 10. Bennett. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. And now an audible here into something else. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Sticking to the aerial attack, here's Bennett. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And that will get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 35 yards away. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Chargers 28.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Bennett here out of the shotgun. Going to be taken in here by Nacua. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Bennett working from the gun. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you, I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And it's third down.
Operating from the gun. Bennett. Pass taken in. That is big tight end. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
First down, Steelers.
From the shotgun, here's Bennett. He gets it to Johnston. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Operating from the gun, Bennett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
That's caught right side by Worthy. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Back to throw again. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
It's Bennett going to have another throw here. This is caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 3. Brings up second and goal.
Allen is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Third and goal, it's Bennett. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And he brings this one back. It's a